preambles. We're back playing some spooky games for the entire month of October. So today we are playing a point-and-click adventure game called Postmortem. I've never played this one before, but I played Still Life, which is the sequel to it, which is very, very good. Someone had a good time. Someone had a very good time. Someone is still having a very good time. Did you fall asleep painting again? I'll deal with you later, damn stupid stool.
Are we going to keep staring at each other?
My apologies, I accidentally
hit the button. Or are you
button.
going to invite me in?
It's just that I wasn't expecting anybody. If you don't mind my asking, what can I do for you?
Oh, I always need money.
You need money. I need your investigative skills.
I mean, I no longer do detective work. But do come in if you want to.
This game looks very basic in comparison to Still Life, which is very well done.
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself.
What up?
Blake. Sophia Blake. Mr. McPherson, I need you to investigate a case that is dear to my heart. Just name your price.
If you know what I mean.
I haven't investigated in a long
Oh,
time.
I bet you do.
I really need your investigative skills. I will pay all your expenses.
You mentioned an interesting offer. What exactly was it?
Mr. McPherson, you've been in
I'm
Paris for
sure
some
there's
time
like
and I need your help.
hundreds of different
Only
people
you
that would be
can
better at it.
investigate this case. I'm ready to pay anything.
I don't want to seem overly interested, but why don't we settle my fees before we go any further?
Several
This
days.
case may take you several days.
Lady, you have
I'll give
far
you
too much
500
faith in my
straight
ability to
away
do
and
these
500
games.
per day of successful investigation.
Your offer is very reasonable. I accept.
Still Life was very good, but there were some very annoying
Could you give
puzzles.
me any more
I remember getting
details
stuck
about
on
the case? At the
several,
moment, it all seems rather
mostly towards the end of the
nebulous.
game.
You probably haven't heard about the Orphée case, Mr. McPherson. The newspapers have kept it quiet.
Yeah, plus I don't really go out a lot. I'm kind of one of those
Brutally
indoor artsy kind of guys.
They were my sister and her husband. I want to know the circumstances surrounding their death.
If it's anything go by the little visiony thing, they get their heads chopped off.
Your sister and her husband, they were both American.
What a
What
stupid
exactly were they
question to
doing in
ask.
Paris?
I was
It's a
supposed to
hotel,
meet
they're
them in
American,
Paris.
they're tourists, you fucking idiot.
You know, Mr. McPherson, visiting Europe was my sister Ruby's childhood dream. With Mr. White,
Yep.
her wish came true. They were
Plus
so
he had loads of
very
money,
much in
so, you
love.
know.
How did they die? Are you sure they were murdered?
Yeah, they were
Maybe
both
just
holding
been a
knives and
terrible
accidentally
accident.
fell over on each other.
The Whites were found decapitated in their hotel room, Mr. McPherson.
I only know about the heads getting cut off thing because it was in that scene I accidentally just skipped. In the start of the game, they show you the same scene.
Are the police handling the case? If they
Yeah,
are,
I mean,
it
I
may
don't want
well
any trouble with the
complicate
popo.
things. Do you know the name of the inspector in charge of the investigation?
The detective in charge of the investigation is named Lebrun. You know, the police are the same in every country, Mr. McPherson. Whether you're in New York or in Paris, you must.
Plus they're usually a bunch of bumble
Lebrun
cunts.
is no exception.
I don't get it. I've never worked for you before. Not here nor in New York. Yet you come to me
You're
asking
the
to
only
find
one?
your sister's murderer. Why me, Miss Blake?
Your reputation, Mr. McPherson. I find your nickname spooky to be charming. I have friends who know people at the Pinkerton Agency in New York. The suspicion surrounding you is totally unfounded, naturally. You are the man I need for this investigation.
Oh, you give me far too
Discreet.
much credit, madam.
Capable of seeing beyond appearances.
To be honest, I'm not sure I should take the case.
Yes,
Firstly, because where there's a murder,
I do have this,
there's a murder.
like,
Inspector
very
Lebrun
bad
is in a
allergy to
better
being
position
stabbed
to arrest
and
murderers than I
decapitated.
am.
Mr. McPherson, I have no faith in the police. The 8th District Police Station, Lebrun especially, is trying to hush up the affair. All they care about is keeping their reputation as a chic area.
She just told us the fucking hotel,
These
you
murders
moron.
were committed in Paris.
If it's called the Au Fait
Hotel
murders, then
Au Fait.
chances are it's at the fucking
arrived
Hotel
there
Au
about a
Fait,
week
you
ago.
moron.
They were
Are you
found
sure you wanted
dead
him
in
to
their hotel
investigate this,
bedroom.
love?
You'd like me to begin right away. I think I have all the information I need to begin. You're sure you haven't forgotten anything?
The police didn't find any items of value in the room. Yet my sister and her husband traveled very comfortably, in luxury and with old family heirlooms. It was a passion they both shared.
So they were robbed?
It is risky traveling with large sums of money. It would be a shame if they'd been killed for that reason.
Is it
How
not
valuable
a shame
is
that they were
this
just
heirloom?
killed in general, mate?
An old
Because,
relic
you
of
know,
no value.
seeming a bit heartless at the moment.
My sister was very fond of it, of no value whatsoever.
I hope to have results quickly. I'll be in touch with you when I've made some progress in my investigation. Goodbye, Miss Blake.
I ask only one thing of you. Be discreet. The police must not suspect you're involved.
Got you. I'm totally discreet. Everyone
if you'd
knows
like
it.
to meet me,
Right, so we go to the police station and be like, I'm working for this Blake woman. Okay. This has got a slightly different interface than Still Life has. It's more of a point clicky with this one's a bit misstyly. Hello, operator.
Hello, what number can I dial for you?
I'm sorry to disturb you, miss. Can you connect me to the post office, please? I'd like to send a telegram.
Right away, sir.
Totally weird.
Poste telegraph,
You know,
go
you
ahead,
speak
please.
English. It's very strange.
I'd like to send a telegram to New York, please. The addressee is one J. Wells of Pinkerton's
Had sex with your
National
wife.
Detective
Lol.
Agency.
Stop.
Number 50 Lake. Stop.
I've made a note of it. It will leave this morning. Done.
I hope that was a taxi. If not, mate, you left your lights on.
And do not forget, young man, the elevator is
He's
still
looking a
out
bit
of order.
Igor-y.
Oh, brother!
No wonder he's got a hunch. Let's go get drunk. I think it's clean, mate.
What can I get you, sir?
My name is McPherson. I'm a private detective.
You really are a private eye, just like in the movies. You've even got the hat, and you're American too. Oh,
Don't call me Dick.
Private Dick.
Yeah, a real detective. Investigating a real murder. The one at the Orphe.
Golly. I wish I
It's
was
really
a
easy.
detective.
Like, you don't even need a license
So
or
you
anything to do it. You
investigating
can just
the
get in the
hotel
way of all
for
the
murder?
police and, you know, probably hinder their investigation. It's awesome.
If you agree to help me, you kind of become my assistant.
Really? Of course I agree. An adventure. Finally.
Tell me about the evening. What was the atmosphere like?
Before or after they
Yes.
found two
It
decapitated
really
bodies?
was a most unusual evening.
Did you
That's
have
rubbish.
any
Anyone that's worked in
unusual
retail knows
customers
every
that
customer is pretty much strange.
You must be joking, my friend. Strange customers are all in a day's work for a waiter. That evening was no exception. Like the man who spent the evening alone at a table over there, besides the window. He left empty-handed. Been stood up, I imagine.
Was he wearing a trench coat and carrying a knife?
What do you mean?
A series of strange coincidences. The telephone was no longer working. The lift breaking down at the Orphe. That still has not been repaired, incidentally. And to top it all, a violent storm breaking out just as the door closed behind the last customer. First thing the next day,
Well,
I
at least
found
you've
out
still got
a double
yours.
murder took place. Right here. Almost right above my head.
It said cannot, and you said can't.
Be a good guy. Tell me in detail what you saw that night.
I don't know any more than that. I know that Petit, the Hotel Orphe receptionist, was chewing the fat with Inspector Lebrun.
They
He
say
seemed
true
to
in the
know
fact that's a
quite
very
lot
American
about
thing
the
to
White
say.
case.
Just call it a hunch. A big hunch.
Yes, that may be so. Instinct. What can you do?
I had this feeling about the White's murder. Kind of premonition. I just knew.
I
Careful,
know
you get burnt in a
exactly
steak
what
bin
you
and witch
mean
meat.
too. I had precisely the same feeling when the man left his observation post by the window. Like a shiver down the spine.
Okay.
Don't ask me why.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sir?
Give me a bottle of red.
Awesome. I didn't even pay for it. Run! Oh, I wanted to do that. Yeah, quit reading the paper. You got a customer, you dick. Fucking rude.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Hotel Orphée. My name is Isidore Petit. What can I do for you?
Oh, we didn't actually want to click that one.
I'm from the International Office of
Ah, fuck it.
WAI, Worldwide American Insurance. I'm investigating events that took place in your hotel several days ago. The murders.
The insurance company. Perfect. The Whites left, shall we say, a rather substantial bill that really needs to be settled. You are here about the bill.
I'll come clean with you. My employer is a rich American lady with no ties to the Whites. She wants to take a room with you, but recent events have made her sick with worry. I have to check that she will be in no danger.
Yeah, I mean, you
here.
did kind of let
I have
two
to
of
give my
your
report tomorrow, so you see.
guests be
I do not have
decapitated in
much
their own
time.
rooms.
Oh, that changes everything. What happened in room 507 was totally unique.
I know there's been a murder, but I don't know any details. How did it happen?
That evening, somebody did not do their job properly. But
So
what
it
can
was
I
you
do?
that didn't do your
I
job
cannot
properly.
be everywhere at once. I shall be doubly careful from now on.
Were the Whites always alone in their room?
The Whites received no visitors during their stay here. They were adamant that they should not be disturbed, which is why I refused to give their number to a man who asked to see them the night before their murder.
This man
No.
is suspicious. Have you told the police about him?
Like every good citizen. Except that my memory is not what it was. I fear my
How
description will be
convenient.
of no help in tracking this person.
With the description you've given me, I'll be able to draw him myself. I'm something of a painter, too.
You are looking for a description with which you are going to produce a sketch, is that it? Well, I cannot wait to see this. The man was French, Parisian, in fact. No spectacles, no. Small, dark, rather wide eyes beneath large, thick eyebrows. Wide mouth, thin lips, a boxer's nose, solid build, a strapping lad. Typical working class type, no more for you.
I'm not done.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to you. You again!
But,
Sir,
but,
I have nothing more to say to you.
oh.
I'm sure the front desk clerk will not like to see me going upstairs alone. Must find a ruse or
I'm
persuade him
not
to come
help
up with me.
asking him up. Ah.
You again! Sir, I have nothing more to say to
Oh
you.
shit, biscuits. Well, that's not good. Balls. I'm supposed to try and get upstairs. Well, that's annoying.
you quite sure, Mr. Beauvais, that you have not seen him?
Care of this, I promise.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Beauvais. You're so kind. The next time I'm at Cézanne, I'll bring you back a nice bottle of red wine. That's a promise.
He already looks like he's had a
Goodbye,
few
then.
Goodbye.
bottles, that is, not glasses.
Ah, a little bottle of red. Come on, next.
Hello.
Can I help you?
My name is Gus McPherson. I'm a private eye, private detective. I wanted to ask you if you'd be willing to answer a few questions and help me in my investigation on the Orphée murders.
A private dick. I see.
Don't have
Well,
one.
you'd better show me your license.
A license? I didn't know detectives needed a license. Where can I get one of those?
I will let it pass. This time. Private detective. You must be working for someone. Who hired you?
She doesn't want to be known.
It's just that my client pays me very well to keep silent. She's very fond of her privacy.
It's going to be hard to help you in these conditions. What if you were a little joker?
No, you're probably right, but, you know.
The Orphée case is not in your league.
I don't want to impede your work in any way.
Forget it. It is baking in here, isn't it? You would not happen to have anything to drink, would you? Just one for the room.
No. I need this bottle of red.
Full of promises and empty-handed, huh?
Oh, okay.
I
Don't
do
you need
happen
your
to have a
inventory?
little something for you. An amazing bottle of red wine.
Although you
Cannot
probably
say no to
should.
that, officer. Don't you feel a little thirsty?
Brilliant. Just put that under there for later. Celeste tattoo. Single cup. That's why I need to get upstairs. Ancient gold coin found in their mouths.
Great! The private eye returns.
Lebrun.
Am I right in thinking Inspector Lebrun is in charge of the investigation on the White case?
And the fact I
Would
don't
it be
have any?
possible to meet with him? That way we can compare our information.
He is not seeing anybody, just make a statement.
All right. Could you at least give him my name? McPherson.
Perfect. That is all LeBron needs to go on.
When I read the file, I noticed the name of a certain doctor, Frank Kaufner. What can you tell me about him?
Dr. Kaufner is our expert. Forensic scientist and above all, psychiatrist. The sort of guy who prefers the company of madmen and corpses to the
Well,
likes of
to
you
be
and me.
fair, can't be as bad as you.
You don't seem to be overly fond of Dr. Kaufner. Is there any particular reason for that?
The chief of police himself imposed Dr. Kaufner on us. It's not going to help matters any.
I've read the police report, but I'm sure you can tell me a little more. What are your impressions on the White case?
This case is pretty messy. A foul murder, unclear motive. If Inspector Lebrun needs a hand, he will ask me. For the time being, he is managing on his own like a
Fair
big
enough.
boy. That is all I know.
Goodbye.
Yeah, right. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get upstairs yet. Oh, well, that's one way of getting up there.
And me who found the studio tiny. Hoping that his break did not...
Here we go again.
And make sure you do not drop it, young man.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Petit.
Oh!
This is really heavy. Talk about starting a new job on the wrong foot.
Ow! Ow!
We've only gone up 3 and there's like
Just one more
multiple
step.
flights of stairs.
And there we go. Whew.
It's a good thing I didn't have the Atlantic to cross. That's not the room I'm interested in. Anyway,
Okay,
the
fix.
door's
I'm going to end it there for this episode, and I will see you again in the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.